This again.
Hello, welcome to the Meso podcast. I'm with King Godred and the Dinosaur Discovery. Introduce
Yo,
yourselves.
Hey guys, welcome back to another
How's it going,
uninterrupted.
everyone?
that's not how I sound.
Welcome back, everyone.
So,
Yeah, my voice can get pretty high.
We
yeah,
had to do this intro like 5 or 4 times, by the way, because Discovery.exe
Yes,
kept
because
going out.
yeah,
my like Wi-Fi it got real poopy. It got real poopy.
you mean
Yeah,
crappy?
I'd say poopy, okay?
Well,
So,
poopy sounds funnier.
Yeah.
Poopy.
Yeah, like crappy or poopy.
anyways, though, what's going on?
Now,
Yeah.
now let's get into the questions, shall we? So, first question for the Dinosaur Discovery. How did you join DinoTube?
Well, I discovered
God,
YouTube thing in the comments section, and eventually I found people like Brady, Leo the Tyrannus, even Noah Boy, even met Sketchy, and I found a lot of other people making dinosaur videos that were in my same age range. I was actually like 14 at the time, so yeah, that's kind of how I joined DinoTube,
I
and
see.
that
Uh, Discovery.exe has stopped working again.
again.
a special thanks to Demetrodon32 for
Yeah,
introducing me to
Demet
DinoTube.
Yeah,
Redon
yeah,
32.
yeah.
Yeah,
For
yeah, he's pretty underrated.
yeah, I'm surprised you haven't been added to the RTCFs.
Hmm.
That group chat.
What even is that?
Basically,
Demetrodon32.
it's full of OG Dino tubers.
Oh, well, I'm not OG.
Well, neither
Ever.
was he. He came around in like 2018, but
I came around in 2017,
yeah.
so I guess he could.
Well,
Alright.
a lot like I've been on. I haven't been on DinoTube since like 2018, but I was on YouTube and stuff since
Yeah,
2017.
So, so now do I answer that same question?
yeah.
Alright. Well, when I joined DinoTube, I'm pretty sure it was back when I was like 12. Like it was like the summer.
It was the summer of 2019.
And I was just browsing one day and I was watching a bunch of dinosaur videos, which I've been doing for the past couple of months by this point. And I come across a YouTuber called Noah Boy, and as every little kid did, they were desperate for subs. So I was like, yo, if I sub to you, will you sub to me? He was like, okay, yeah. And then as time came, I got more and more subscribers and stuff. So this happened in the span of like 2 months maybe. And then obviously
To
there
me,
was a group chat on YouTube back when YouTube had like the group chat feature, and then that was the Dinoverse, and they invited me to that,
yeah,
and that's how I joined DinoTube.
right. That that sounds
And
cool.
Discovery left.
Well, I guess it's you and me, Brady. S-
What to do?
What to do? What to do?
Discovery. Why is Discovery gotta die, man?
He's back.
Yeah, I keep dying. Anyways, continue.
Yeah,
Alright,
continue.
continue.
Don't re-
Alright, so, next question. What do you think about the current state of the dive tip community? This is, you start, Brady.
All right, so I mean, it's pretty trash at the moment. Most of the people that were in DinoTube have either left in 2020 or are just complete assholes now, who make crappy videos. And I'm being truthful. I'm not saying that to be mean. Uh, and that's basically just how it is. I mean, along with that, I mean, it's getting a little better because of the Paleoverse and other tiny groups that I've probably never heard of. Like the one you brought up before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty bad at the moment. I don't think it should even be called DinoTube anymore, really, because, well, barely anyone's in it.
And what about you, Discovery? What do you think about the DineTube community at its current state?
I think that it's amazing.
What about you, Discovery?
I just. I don't know.
I actually think kind of the opposite. Like, Don specifically that Paleoverse drama, but it's a lot better than it was. Like, DinoTube was amazing back in 2019 and 20 like the beginning of 2020, but it's slowly making a revival, and it's definitely better than it was.
In 2020?
It's getting better, but it's kind of like on a middle standard,
Yeah,
like between it being pretty bad and pretty good.
yeah. How could we improve DinoTube? Discovery, this is you start.
Well,
And he's thinking. He's thinking. Wow, he's really
I'll
thinking.
answer this one if it doesn't answer in the next 5 seconds.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna title this
Alright,
Discovery.exe has failed.
yeah.
all right.
Anyways, though, let me answer that since Discovery stopped working.
Are we still there?
Oh wait, he's here.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is like terrible. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is like terrible right now. Hopefully, you can edit this and cut this out. But, anyways, like, yeah, how to fix DynaTube? It honestly just comes down to the people. People need to be like nice to each other.
And
I mean, it's not really how to fix it.
true. Anything else you want to say about this subject?
That's just, that's a very difficult question. I don't really know how DynaTube can be fixed.
Can I answer that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. Clicking God reading is a little bit
So I
more about
think
this than
at
me.
the moment with the Paleoverse, and I don't know why, but I feel like the Paleoverse can be like a main like group for DinoTube or whatever, or something like that, just for a bunch of content creators who make dino videos. But at the same time, and I really don't know why, a lot of the people in the Paleoverse chat are pretty scared, or they're not scared, but they're just lazy, and they won't ask their friends or just people if they want to join or something. They won't they won't even tell people like about the group chat or if they want to join or something. Because I feel like if a bunch of dino tubers keep joining and joining the chat and stuff, then everyone will get to know each other and stuff, right? I mean, a bunch of things can easily be figured out. I mean, there's a couple people out there I feel like Ryan, for example. I think he's gone now, but
No,
Ryan,
he's gone.
who's yeah, Ryan, who's one person, and I mean, there's a lot of people in that group chat who hate Ripoff Ranter, and I'm sure Ripoff Ranter doesn't like them either. But like those two individuals in particular, I feel like can cause some pretty big issues that can easily just bring Dino 2 back down again.
Or down to
So,
his knees again.
Yeah, but I mean,
He's a
like,
pretty cool guy.
I,
I said
I
I
mean,
think Ranter's a pretty cool guy. It's just he's kind of the
first,
problem, I
like,
guess. With,
I hate to talk about
I
Rancher
don't know.
on this stream since this is a Q&A, but his content's just not good.
I
And
mean,
I'll just leave it like that.
yeah, I mean, I talked to him that his content wasn't the best, that he could improve it. But I like his King Kaiju stuff.
I guess that's okay. I just think it feels a little half-assed. But anyways, what's the next question, Chief?
Next question. Uh, uh, what do you have plans for the Paleoverse? Or slash Dinoverse?
Ooh.
Alright, I'll answer that, again, I guess. Um, so,
My Wi-Fi. I don't
as
know.
you're...
We're
Is this a question for me to answer first, or Discovery?
you.
Okay, so, well, if you watched, I know probably some of the viewers haven't watched the podcast, but as you know, Rex King, me and Discovery do these Paleoverse podcasts over on my channel like once a month now, and I think I put the date in. The next podcast is gonna be like February 5th, I'm pretty sure. But basically, plans that we have for the future that we've already talked about. Obviously, Discovery has his movie, which I'll let him talk about in a moment. But I'm also making King of the Kaiju, which is gonna happen after his movie. I know people are gonna think it sounds weird because kaiju in a dinosaur universe, but
Cinematic
I found a
Universe.
way that it can possibly work, and I think it will do well. So yeah, that's something I'm working on at the moment. And then a movie I'm saving for the end of the year because obviously I'm making the Jurassic Park 3 remake that I've not talked about on my channel yet. Um, the last Paleoverse movie, which will be saved for near the end of the year because I need a big break from all of this stuff, will be Paleoverse Extermination, I'm pretty sure we're calling it. That'll be like the final thing. That'll be like the end of Paleoverse. Uh,
Yeah,
just in general, unless we decide to do a couple more things.
right.
Discovery, your turn.
It's your turn, Discovery.
Oh,
Discovery.exe has failed again.
he's gonna join back. Hold on.
Yeah, well, I'll just ask you a few questions while we're waiting on Discovery.
All right.
So, how did the Dinoverse start?
Well, like I said, back in that group chat on YouTube I was in back in 2019. The group chat did not last long. I was only in it for a couple days because obviously YouTube was ending the group chatting system soon, so we decided to move to Discord. And even though Muto was the owner of the group chat or whatever, it didn't look like he was doing anything with it anytime soon. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna make a server for it, right? So I make a Discord server. A lot of people join. I'm pretty sure the original Dinoverse server had um 60 to 80 people in it. At least that's what I remembered. And then by the time I ended it, it had and I'm not gonna exaggerate about this, almost had 100, had 99 people. And then I just flat out ended it.
Yeah, you
So,
shouldn't have ended it. It could have been turned into something great.
It could have even been
I
turned
mean, it's
into the.
doing really well right now inside of the Paleoverse, but I
Yeah,
mean, that's Paleoverse.
yeah, that's the Paleoverse. Now, to backtrack on the other question, what are your plans for the Paleoverse Discovery?
Well, obviously I'm making the Paleoverse movie, and that is probably going to be my final project for the Paleoverse. It's going to be a full trilogy, obviously. And when I'm done with this movie, I'm just going to put the rest of them in Brady's hands, obviously King of the Kaiju and Paleoverse Extermination. But I feel like I'm going to wrap up this movie pretty well, and I really hope it'll be good. It does have some issues right now, but I feel like I fixed those, so hope to post it out perhaps
Yeah.
maybe this February.
Yeah,
I only have two more scenes to film and I'm done.
I'm actually pretty excited for the film. Hopefully it's gonna be as good as season 2.
Yeah, because from what from my understanding, everybody loves season two,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which a lot of people aren't talking about. I've barely seen anybody review it.
Yeah, I'll review it. Since that's my next review, actually.
Yeah,
Since
but but
I
this movie is gonna kind of rebrand it, sorta, because
yeah, with King of the Kaiju coming in the pretty second movie.
King of the Kaiju, and I'll just say it now, it's gonna feel like a different film than what you've seen previously. It's not gonna be. It's gonna keep kind of the same dark aspect, but there's also going to be a lot of elements that will hopefully raise it above some of the other content that's been put out. I mean, I know I haven't shown anything, especially to you guys so far about it, except for maybe like the intro and the thumbnail for it. But I have been working a lot on it behind the scenes, and mainly why I haven't been uploading on my YouTube lately. I know I banged out a couple videos today, but it's just because I've been trying to uh work a lot on this movie. I mean, I filmed nearly half of it so far, at least 20 minutes done, and I still have a lot of stuff that I want to edit or a couple things that I can fix. So, I'll probably show you two that maybe tomorrow, but at the
yeah,
moment
Yeah,
that's how that's
I may show you guys tonight what I got so far, 45 minutes. So
45
okay.
minutes. That's pretty good.
yeah, and I have like 15 more minutes to film and I'm done.
Ah, I see. Now, let's get into the next question. So, how how did you come up with the idea for the Paleoverse? This is only exclusively to the dinosaur discovery. So let's start.
With the Paleoverse, well, obviously we know that a lot of people were accusing me of copying in the beginning, but I'm not even going to go there. But the thing is, I got to say it again, Dimetrodon 32 kind of inspired me to do it. He came out with this little video called Jurassica, like the fall of Jurassica, and it kind of had talking dinosaurs. Plus, when I was a kid, I would always play with my dinosaurs, and occasionally I'd make them talk. So I kind of wanted to turn that into a series of my own, put my own little twist on it, and yeah, I thought I'd make the first Paleoverse episode just to see how it went. And obviously, like the episode, the very first one is considered the worst by most of my fans, but you know, we all got to start somewhere. So, and obviously, like the Dinoverse, I will admit it definitely did inspire me a little bit more to do it. But as far as copying, that's not exactly it. I mean, comparing the Paleoverse series to the OG Dinoverse episodes, they are very, very different
Yeah,
as far as tone goes.
I have to agree. They're very different. No.
So, and obviously, the only thing that really made them similar was
hmm
using Dino Tubers as the characters. But obviously, in the movie, I've fixed that. I'm just calling them by their real names.
Oh, so you're still using Dinotuber names?
Yeah, like basically, I just went up to the Dino Tubers, and well, I didn't go up to them. Like the Dino Tubers that are the remaining survivors, I already know their real names, so I just called them by that.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, like Dino Dude, his real name's Oscar, so I just call him Oscar. My real name's Kyrian, so
Wait, am I in there too?
no, I think you're being saved for extermination
Oh.
for Brady. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy your character and make you into nothing.
Thanks, Brady. Thanks, Brady. I like that.
What? I know you're the one asking questions, but I would like to ask you that. What is your opinion of your character in the series?
It's pretty good, but I wish that the backstory was. I wish the massive dinosaur war was explained a bit.
Well, yeah, there's obviously previous wars that have never been explained, so maybe that can be an idea for new Paleoverse series in the future. If I ever feel like it, I could do like a prequel series that happened before
We
the
could
time.
also probably do a series for the humans.
Yes,
Right.
or maybe your
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 3 movie can be canon with it. I don't know.
Yeah, no. We're not
Nah,
doing that.
nah,
Yeah, I mean, it's
no.
just an idea. I'm just, okay, it's kind of some stupid saying it out loud.
The Jurassic Park 3 remake at the moment is something I'm really looking forward to making, because obviously I haven't started making it yet.
So,
No.
are you going off one of the past scripts that was leaked?
For Jurassic Park 3?
Yeah.
No, I think I want to do something original with it rather than using the past scripts. I'm gonna take some elements from the actual movie that I will use, only the good elements though,
Yeah.
and
I feel
I'm
like you
also gonna
should.
mix it.
I feel like you should probably take some of the ideas from the past scripts as well.
Trust me, when I invite you to the group chat later, I'll tell you the whole entire story. That's good. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, I've heard parts of it, and it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
from what a lot of people have said, I mean, Discovery said it's fantastic in the chat, so like that boosts up my inspiration to well, not inspiration,
Yeah, and I
boosted
know when
up.
something's stupid. I know when something's stupid. And this
Yeah,
isn't.
like the plot's just really good so far. I mean, it really just has a bunch of elements of all the Jurassic Park movies put into one, and obviously it's gonna have a lot of the original stuff from Jurassic Park 3, but just made better, way better executed,
Right.
especially as far as like the story will go.
I'm assuming you're using the Mattel Spinosaurus?
Yep.
Are you
It's
going to use the new
actually
one?
going. It's actually so there's gonna be two parts of it. The first part is going to be on Isla Sorna. That's gonna be an hour long, and then the second part is going to be on San Diego, which will also be an hour long.
So,
It's
are you,
gonna be in a universe where the San Diego scene in the Lost World never takes place.
so basically a Elseworld story in the JP universe.
Right, and I thought it was smart to do this because when everyone saw that like T-Rex tranquilized and put up in a cage in the Lost World while all the characters were staring down at it, I thought that would have been a pretty dang good cliffhanger. So that's how I'm gonna do it.
That sounds really interesting. I can't wait until I see the movie and I'll definitely review it
Yeah.
since
Two
I'm
hours. I want to make it feel like an actual Jurassic movie or
Hey, like
something.
I like with the Paleoverse right now, it's 45 minutes, and I'm absolutely exhausted. And 2 hours, like that's going to take
You know what,
months.
though? I think I'll manage to do it. I mean, like, it's gonna take a while. It's definitely gonna take a while, don't get me wrong, but by the time it's finished, I think everything will be good. Just gotta take a lot of time on it.
And you got all the figures you can do because you have like what 50
Right.
Mattel figures. So
yeah.
And don't forget, I'm starting to film this movie like spring break, which is March, I think maybe 18th or 19th. By the time I'm actually done filming these like two parts, maybe it will be like summer, around summer. It's like something like that.
yeah, and yeah, and then it would be like summer break and stuff. And
Yeah, and I have to finish in that time because like if I'm doing it in the winter or fall, that won't be good for filming anything really. So that
well, I started filming Paleoverse in October.
right, but that's the Paleoverse, and this is well, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, there are two different franchises, so that
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'm just saying it can work in the fall, but
I feel
Hey,
like this is gonna be one of the first like really significant toy movies that have been made though, because for one thing, it's gonna be like as long as an actual movie would be, and then
Yeah.
it's also going to be hopefully a pretty good remake of a movie that a lot of people arguably hated.
Then Spinosaurus the
Myself
King.
included. I do not like Jurassic
Yeah,
Park
then we
3.
have Spinosaurus the King be like, "Woo, I
I
support."
personally love Jurassic Park 3, but even I
No.
can't
I
deny all the flaws it has.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like I can't believe it when people say Fallen Kingdom is worse than Jurassic Park 3, and I'm like, there's no way it's that bad.
I mean, in my opinion, I think it's worse than JP3, but I have my reasons on why. It's mostly just the little stuff that really annoy me rather than
the
the bigger issues.
yeah.
I mean, no Jurassic Park movie is terrible or bad. It's just some are better than others.
Compared to other
Yeah.
movies, compared to other movies.
I can't stand people when they say that The Lost World is such a
Oh,
bad movie.
The Lost World is arguably better than the first.
Yeah,
Arguably.
but I mean, I won't go to lengths to say it's it's up there. I mean, it's up there. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
probably
It's probably up there, but let's
the San
ask.
Diego scene kind of like if they didn't have the San Diego scene, I feel, and if they left it on the cliffhanger, much better movie.
I will say this though, when I was a kid, the San Diego scene, I probably watched that a million times. It was like, whoa, like they could actually do something that amazing in the '90s. Like,
I feel like
Yeah, because it's a
I
new idea.
I feel like they could have done it for the Jurassic Park 3
in 4K.
in 4K. What? Okay, but
Jurassic Park 3 is pretty low quality. It
Bro
feels
just
like
caught the buck T-Rex in 4K, bro.
yeah, okay, but now let's move on to another question. So,
Alright.
what do you have plans for your channels after the Paleoverse and slash the Dinoverse?
do you want me to start out with this one?
Yeah,
Well,
start.
I can just say real quick that I'm taking a real long break.
Well, for me, when I'm done with the Paleoverse movie, hopefully by next week, which I'm at least going to give it a week where I can obviously, give it a lot of publicity before it comes out and stuff. But like as my true passion is making educational dinosaur videos. I kind of want to, I want to go back to that, and pretty much I'm just going to be doing the content like I used to do and stuff. So, just my normal dinosaur content, and I may have a few other series planned. Like there's this baryonyx series I really want to make that I think will, like it won't be a series. I think it'll be more of a short film, like 20 minutes. But I think that'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
It's gonna be a series about a baryonyx pack and stuff. So I have to get the new baryonyx figures like Grim, Limbo, and Chaos. I have to get those new figures in order to do it. But
So basically, it's like Camp Cretaceous, like a Camp
yeah,
Cretaceous.
yeah. Except I changed the names and they can talk and stuff.
Oh, you don't have Chaos?
I don't have the Rarvors one, the original one from 2018. I do not have that one. That one was never at my store.
Now I realize why they haven't made Chaos, because they technically already made him.
No, they're making another Chaos figure.
Yeah, they are. It's basically a
But
soundtrack.
why?
Because
Yeah,
I
and
don't know for the
I
people.
saw the leak for it. But
The reason why is because the original one, it is so expensive. That's the reason why I don't have it. It's like 40 to 80 bucks.
No, I'm talking about like why is Mattel making another one when there already is one?
It's because
There's
of
just
the
it's just a slightly different paint scheme.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah, I know there already is one, but you can't get it anymore.
right.
Right.
So that's why.
Yeah,
Unless you live in Virginia and if you have a Walmart.
I have a Walmart, but it was. I mean, you do realize that the baryonyx figures, like,
But you
like,
ain't a Virginian.
It's sold. It's sold. I mean, like, it's sold very, very well, and a lot of people bought that
yeah.
one. So.
I mean, Mattel sold really well.
Yeah, I gotta say, Dino
How
Rivals
they
was.
made those playsets, man.
Yeah, there was also concept art for more playsets, if you didn't know that, for
Yeah,
Mattel.
yeah, there was. There was gonna
Yeah,
be
A lot of the
there's gonna be a
fans keep
volcano
shouting
set.
out at Mattel on Twitter about making more playsets.
I mean, I hope for Dominion they make more playsets. When the
A
Dominion,
good playset would be for Jurassic Park, the Visitor Center, 1993 Rexy,
I mean,
the two Velociraptors.
Well, they've already come out with the two
Boom.
Velociraptors.
and you have to
Yeah, but they don't
include
need
the
a third.
humans. You have to include the humans.
I think you should buy them separately. I still don't have John Hammond yet. I really want to
They
reenact
can
that lunch
include the
scene.
kids.
I could seriously, with a
Him
green
and
screen,
Lex.
I could reenact the lunch scene from Jurassic Park if I had John Hammond.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Donald Gennaro. If I had them, I could
The
reenact
lunch
it.
scene's the best scene in the whole entire series.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually watched it when you told me that a few days ago. I watched it again, and I'm
Or
like, that is really good
The
scene.
dialogue makes up the whole thing.
Why can't we have intelligent dialogue like that anymore in movies?
Because these movies suck.
I mean,
I mean,
the
I love the Jurassic World movies, but I
Yeah,
will
but they
say
don't have
Jurassic Park's the best.
significant dialogue.
right compared to older movies. Now,
Instead, we get lines like, "Hey, if I don't come back, remember you're the one that made me come." Like,
Oh yeah, and then we
yeah,
have player running in heels from a T-Rex.
yeah,
Okay.
but then
yeah.
again, well, there's
Anyways,
actually a video
what's
explaining that, but I'm not
It's
what's
reading
the
it.
it's
next question?
yeah. So, how could you improve your content? Well, for you, how could you think you could improve your content? So let's start with Brady this time.
Well, I mean, I think I can improve with the Paleoverse content a little bit more, and I have been with this movie I've been making. But I think with my content in general, that I actually want to I just want to make a bunch of different styles of more videos. I mean, there's that Thomas documentary which I used to do, which only came out with 2 parts, by the way, and there was 3 other parts planned to be made that I've not made yet, and those videos did really well. So I need to start doing those again, but I need to find a good time to do them. And dinosaur content with with that, I feel like I'm just gonna make videos that I feel like making, like the new Spinosaurus that's coming out. That's a figure I want to review. I want to talk
Same.
about the new Giganotosaurus leaks because that's not something people have been talking about a lot,
And the new toy
especially on
leaks.
YouTube.
And the new toy leaks
I
from
really hope it doesn't have a horn. I really hope it doesn't.
Right,
yeah.
but I'm hoping that I'm just hoping that a bunch of people don't start doing that, like, while I'm making that video, because, like, it's just something I've been wanting to do for a while. I want at least a good viewing or decent amount of people to see it, because there, I mean, there's a lot of leaks out there that haven't been shown, and I just want to
Like
kind of
the
be.
like the Mattel Jurassic World Carcharodontosaurus leak.
Right, I just want to be the guy to put it out there. And
Yeah,
that's really all I want to do.
right. Now, what about you, Discovery? How could
Well,
you?
I think I could always improve my content and stuff, but obviously Paleoverse can be improved. There's better editing, better shots, better sound effects, better story. But aside from the Paleoverse, I think honestly, what people like to see are reviews and stuff, like toy reviews, movie reviews, and stuff.
Right, or maybe
Edu-
series reviews as
yeah,
well.
educational videos that aren't boring and are like actually interesting. Not like a video where like, hey, here's some facts about a dinosaur. No, actual in depth, what were the Bone Wars about, or something like that, or how accurate is the T Rex from Jurassic Park?
Or how accurate is the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park? Videos
Well,
like
that's
that.
the most inaccurate dinosaur in Jurassic Park by far. I mean, the Dilophosaurus, it's just a frill, and
Like,
Uh,
like you said, at the time that design was accurate, but today's standards,
no,
not
no, it's
no,
not.
no. Apparently, oh, also, apparently a new genus of Spinosaurus has been reclassified.
Yep.
Yeah, which
Does
is,
it have a tadpole tail?
yeah, and it has the old.
Another thing I want to do real quick, if you don't mind me interrupting real quick, but another thing that I want to do for my channel is I want to make a bunch of more Jurassic Park 3 videos, especially since I'm doing like a whole remake about it. I mean,
Yeah,
in terms of lore for the movies, I think Jurassic Park 3 has the most mysteries out of like all of the films. Like there's a lot of
like Site C, or for example.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff about Jurassic Park 3 that has not been uncovered or we just have tiny hints of. So I want to do uh, a little. I mean, it's not going to be like Space Kids things like uncovering the mysteries of Jurassic Park or whatever.
and you gotta
It's
admit, I
not
mean, her videos were edited very well.
Yeah, and
right. It's not going to be. I mean, the style of what I'm gonna do is gonna be like that, but I'm more so just talking about like actual stuff that has not been given to us, like stuff that we just don't know about. And
yeah, like
some of the videos I'll even probably make assumptions about because I just want to try and find the best possible answer or
Yeah,
make up the best answer that I could probably get just from using clues.
and I want to finish my series of reviews on the Jurassic Park movies. I've only gotten Camp Cretaceous and the first one done, like the first Jurassic Park.
yeah,
I need to get the
You
rest
need to
out.
make a review on season 1 of Camp
yeah,
Cretaceous.
Yeah,
definitely.
I was gonna do that after Lost World. I'm already gotten like I'm kind of taking a break on those, and I'm gonna finish the Paleoverse movie. Then I'll get to work on that.
I don't care what Jurassic movie it is though or show.
Yeah,
I like them all, some more than the others.
Right.
yeah. I gotta say my most favorite ones is the first one, obviously, the second one, and I did like the Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom.
For me, it goes at the very bottom is Jurassic World, then it's Fallen Kingdom, then it's JP3, Jurassic Park, and then at the top is The Lost World.
Yeah, it goes in order until it gets to Jurassic Park 3. It goes Jurassic Park, Lost World, Jurassic World, Fallen King. Then we have Fallen Kingdom, then JP3 is at the very bottom.
Yeah.
So, like I genuinely like hate that movie. I do not like it. Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
I respect everyone else's opinion, but for me, I never liked.
I can see plenty of things wrong with it as a film, but if I'm gonna say like as a Jurassic Park movie, I don't think it's really half bad if you put
Yeah.
it in that perspective.
It's not Jaws 3 bad.
Or Jaws
Yeah.
3D.
I mean, because now, since the lore that barely anyone knows about, now we know why the Spinosaurus was such a poopy pants.
Except he wasn't wearing any.
Yeah.
Well, poopy. What's poopy scales sound
Yeah.
better? Poopy grass? Poopy on the floor?
I don't know.
And Brady
Let's just say
loves the
poopy.
word poopy. He's
Yeah.
for some
Poopy's
odd
I will be honest. I kind of do too.
Yeah, poopy's pretty good. It's good for lunch, good for breakfast, and good for moving on to the next question.
Yeah. Okay,
What a
so
transition.
hey, we're at the 40-minute mark. Damn. We're going fast with these questions. Let
Well,
me-
we're very straight to the point, people.
right.
But-
Let's. How could I improve my channel as a content creator?
By making
You?
content.
No, like improve my content.
Well,
Oh.
here's something that I've been doing. I've been experimenting with a bunch of content a lot to see what people like the most. And there's quite a few stuff that I found interesting that people want to see more of, so I feel like you should try and do that. Just experiment with more stuff. And not just like Jurassic Park. If you have any other interests, try those as well.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
always have to be dinosaurs. You can do other
yeah,
things.
just see how it goes. I mean, the Hunger Games thing, that's going really well right
Yeah,
now.
like I
on your
genuinely
channel.
like really enjoy those Hunger Games ones, and maybe you should
I mean,
me and
they're kind of long, but
Yeah.
like the commentary over it keeps it alive. And I think the
Yeah.
podcasts,
and
I think
and
the
like I'm
podcasts
sorry,
are pretty good as well. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't
I
mean to
agree.
like interrupt, but I almost won in that last one until
Yeah,
Ripoff Random
yeah,
killed me. I was
yeah,
like, we were like the last two people, and he killed me.
yeah. But hold on,
It was
I
so
have to
close.
put this on hold. So we're back. Sorry about that. So let's get into the next question. So, how do you guys feel about how could I do rules of the bedroom better?
You
Well,
can probably upload it.
besides
That's a
that, I think maybe doing it in a different background, maybe outside, better lighting.
well.
The
It's
problem
called Rulers of the Bedroom.
Well, oh yeah. Well, I mean, maybe they can go into the backyard. I don't know, but it needs better lighting. It's pretty dark in the episodes. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I'm one to talk because whenever it's an inside scene in the Paleoverse, it looks a little poopy. But
In terms of inside lighting, I feel like Rex King's is better than Discovery's, but
yeah,
I don't know. I guess that's just
because
me.
I recorded at like 6 p.m. and I'm planning to do it at like I have the best lighting at like 11 to 10. So, yeah.
it's better to do it at night.
But I don't really want to use my lights. You know what? I mean, they look yellow.
That's the problem with my lights.
So the scene
My
just
lights look kind of yellow sometimes, but they're
Your
mostly
lights
just
look lit.
lit.
yes, lit.
Oh my god, they use hip words. Try to sound
I
hip.
remember, I remember, I remember King Kaiju. He used that as like, I haven't said lit in 5 years, and I'm like, this series happens in
People
2015.
still say it to this day.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's 2015, so of course they're gonna say.
Yeah.
I was back in
Yeah.
2015, and I remember people saying that.
Yeah.
That was a really, really bad point. I would just like to point out.
I
hmm
mean, we were all cringy back then.
Well, yeah, I was like, what, 10, 2015?
Well, anyways, what's question numero 2?
Question 2. So, how do you guys feel about uh, how do you feel how do you feel about the past drama?
Don't care.
I don't care about it anymore. I mean, it hurt really at the time, but honestly, just forgetting about it and pretending it never happened is the best way to go.
Yeah.
Even though I mean, there's still people that don't like me because of the Paleoverse drama, and I'm like, well, okay, I didn't do anything wrong during that, but okay.
Yeah. Uh so Di Discovery, have you made any other series other than the Paleoverse?
Yes, I have Toys of the Caribbean, which is a series, as you know, I've been making since I was like 10. So I've been making it for a while. There's even like evidence that I did it like in 2011. I've been making it for a while. So like I rebooted it back in 2020, and I actually came out with like a decent amount of episodes. They're all archived except for the first episode because that one's the best on my channel. Then I rebooted it again during the Paleoverse drama, but it didn't. I kind of lost interest in it and got into the Paleoverse after that.
Yeah.
I may come back to Toys of the Caribbean, but maybe not in the same way I've been doing it. So whenever I get a green screen, because I want it to be realistic.
Right. Okay. What about you, Brady? Have you had any other series other than the Dinoverse and its
I
reboots?
mean, besides that really good Thomas documentary series, no, haven't uploaded anything else recently.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking about
not like in the past.
past series like
He did Jurassic Park, I know.
I did like a toy, like when I first started, like my very first channel. Well, it wasn't my very first, but because I had like some FNAF channel before that, but um, I had this like toy Jurassic World series or whatever,
With
and then
Jacko.
there, And then there's this really weird series that I made called Walking with Dinosaurs. It was like a mix of The Walking Dead, except it had dinos.
And a fun fact, there's a series called Walking with Dinosaurs, so
Yep.
that's
I get
that.
it, kind of Walking Dead, walking with dinosaurs. That just.
I
How about
mean,
Walking with the Dead? I don't know.
someone did actually do a Walking Dead dinosaur show. His name, it was called Dinosaur Z, made by Camosaurus, which I remember when it came out, so it was like 2 to 3 years ago.
Mm.
Now, uh, let's see. Next question. How do you guys feel about the past Dino Tube?
Pretty nostalgic. Like back in 2019 and 2020, that was the real good times.
You
You know,
mean,
for me anyway. Like I wasn't aware of any past drama during that time because I didn't have Instagram or Discord or anything, but I was mainly just YouTube. It was
yeah,
more August that it was actually August of 2019 I found Brady and everyone else. So I was mainly just watching Clayton Fireity and Andy's dinosaur reviews. That's pretty much where I went. I mean, that's the good DinoTube that I remember, and obviously
y-
the Dinoverse in the beginning of 2020 and stuff. That's when the really good stuff, when even Space Kid and Dino Dude even joined.
yeah,
I mean, their content was pretty good for first try. So
yeah. What about you, Brady?
I mean, I was mostly sheltered to the expanded part of DinoTube more because, well, Dinoverse. But I don't know. I guess I just really didn't know like the actual DinoTube that well. I
yeah,
mean, I
listen.
knew the bigger Dino tubers and whatever, but well, we all know that their majority of them are
Yeah, and
peepee
I don't say
rat.
this to be mean, but oftentimes I forget that you're even a Dino tuber.
Yeah, they're kind of distant to the rest of the community.
Well, because I don't really upload Dino content anymore. I mean, we have the Paleoverse stuff, obviously, but
I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
just like Thomas, FNAF, Dinosaur Train. I don't know.
Dinosaur Train? What?
Yeah, like that's what I think.
Di-
FNAF is the one thing I'm never doing again.
Is it
It's not
because of
good.
the community that you?
I did say like when you were making FNAF, I like then you can get onto that one. But yeah, when you were making the content, it sounded like you played like the music from a radio in the background.
Yeah. Now, let's do. Who do you consider your best friends in this community? I'll start with Discovery,
Well, obviously Brady and you, Rex King.
but
Uh,
who else?
yeah, Space Kid Productions, Dino Dudes, some stupid sketch show guy, even Camptodon. Pretty much everyone in the Paleoverse chat room. Those are all my pretty good friends.
But
And
who do you consider your best friends?
hmm, probably Brady and you
And
and Spinozilla.
Sketchers.
Yeah, Sketchers. Even though he don't really talk to me that much anymore, but
I
still.
mean, he's been busy,
Yeah,
so
I get he's busy and stuff, but mainly you guys, and of course Spinozilla isn't as active as he was.
right. But I feel
I
like that.
mean, I'm kind of good friends with everyone in the Paleoverse chat except for Camptodon, Sketchy, and
You don't like Sketchy?
Space Kid. I'm good friends with everyone else.
You don't like
But
Discovery asked you a question about
I
do
mean, sorry, but I try talking to Sketchy sometimes, and I get he's busy, but I'll be like, so I'll send him something really cool that I'm doing, like for my channel, the Paleoverse, or even the new Jurassic Park 3 remake. And I'll like text him like what I'm doing for it and stuff, and then he'll say like, okay, yeah, I'll respond in a little bit. Just chatting with my girlfriend right now, and then he ends up never responding. Like even though I try to talk to him,
yeah, you talk to him. He talks to me more than you, which is sad.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, he just he doesn't respond at
Maybe
all.
because I'm better friends with Sketchy.
Yeah,
Sure.
I got to know him after the Paleoverse drama because he felt pretty bad about the way he acted. So, but
I mean, he's busy with his girlfriend, so yeah.
I
Anyway,
wouldn't say he's busy with his girlfriend.
I mean, at least I got to record the podcast with him, which was pretty fun, and the Hunger Games.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, pretty much everybody in the Paleoverse chat room are my good friends, and and like anybody who isn't, like I have them like on like other platforms like Gmail and stuff.
Gmail.
I do consider Space Raptors a friend, so
Right.
I don't really have any I mean, he can be cool, but like I don't have respect for him anymore because like one, he's pretty annoying in Discord, and two, that pedophilia incident. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
let's just
stay.
stay away from that.
yeah, that wasn't cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, so let's
Yeah,
if you could
I even consider Nick Osborne kind of a friend too.
yeah, but he isn't really active anymore.
Yeah, I felt pretty bad about that. But
Now, I kind of miss Nick Osborne, but he was kind of annoying, but hey. Uh, so how could how could w- if you could change something, what would you change?
on my channel,
No,
or
like in the past.
if
Without.
I can change, I would probably just. I mean, like the Paleoverse is worth it now, but I would have changed some things about how I handled it.
What about
I mean,
you,
I mean, like, I mean, like, I mean, like, I wish maybe I contacted Brady, even though he like blocked me for whatever reason at that point, but I don't really know why. I would have just handled that a little bit differently. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't much I could have done, but I mean, I wish maybe I could just maybe make it look a little bit like maybe I just randomly started it. I should have actually been talking about it a little bit more.
What about you, Brady? What one thing that you what
Not deleting all of my content.
Yes.
Shocker.
yeah, what about okay, I'm gonna go a little off topic. What about introducing Ryan to the Dinoverse? Would you change that?
Um.
Huge mistake. Uh, obvious factor I'd change about even letting him in was not letting him in.
I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty tough question. So.
Yeah,
He's a pretty big reason why DinoTube even died in 2020 anyways.
I wouldn't say that,
Pretty
but
pretty big reason.
but
He
hey,
he he either started everything or was involved in everything.
yeah. Anyways, so how could uh any critiques about Rose of the Bedroom other than the lighting and stuff?
well, some of the voice actors you could definitely hire some better ones because to be honest, there are some people that just aren't that good at it. I won't be mentioning names or anything, but I mean, I guess I'm kind of good at voice acting. I definitely could get better at it, but I don't know. It depends on what you
Or you
guys
can
think.
work on directing skills a little bit better. Cause I mean, I know a lot of content creators will do these things for for their voice actors, and they'll just give them some dialogue, and they'll be like, "All right, here, do this." They won't tell them how to do it or like what
Yeah,
emotions they should have.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
just
where
be
I
like, "All
struggle.
right, do it," and then
yeah, I'm
it'll
start
end being crappy.
yeah,
Whenever I do it, I get people into calls. I tell them directly how I want them to do it.
yeah.
Sometimes I'll even imitate what the character should sound like with that dialogue, and then I'll have them go and do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't do voice actors, and I probably never will unless it's like Matthew the Dinosaur King because he's just awesome at it. But I don't.
I'm
Right.
having voice actors for Jurassic Park 3, obviously, because, well,
Yeah. What
Yeah.
character
was
do you think
needed.
I would be good at? Because as you know, I have a lot of really deep and high voices. A lot of them I never even use in the Paleoverse.
Right. But
Like,
what do you think about this podcast right now since you're on the podcast?
I think if it was actually turned into a live stream, it would be really good.
I might actually turn it into a live
That's
stream.
what I said earlier.
I might turn it into a live stream, but if people want me to turn it into a live stream, just
If you do it live, it's gonna get more
Yeah.
viewers rather than just doing a pre-recorded stream.
yeah. I might get the next episode. The next two are pre-recorded, but I might do a one live.
Which, how are you saving these anyway? On your
I'm
computer?
yeah, on my computer.
Because I'm like, how do you save something that's an hour, like an hour to close to 2 hours long?
I have I just save it to my hard drive.
Wow.
That's it. S- uh, how did you and Discovery meet, Brady?
Like originally,
Yeah,
you can answer that one, and then I can answer my experience.
right.
If I remember well enough, I think I either commented on one of his videos or I gave him a shout out.
What about
One
you?
of the two.
What
I
about
think
Well,
it was the
actually,
first one.
I found Noah Boy first, and I saw that Brady commented again. I was going through a streak finding these kids my age and subscribing to them so I could obviously maybe meet some friends that are my age and stuff instead of these older dino tubers. So yeah, I saw that Brady was one of them, and he actually made this video saying it was him showing this collection, which was pretty small at the time. And he was basically saying, comment down your favorite dinosaur, and you'll automatically be put in the Dinoverse. So I commented saying my favorite dinosaur is Dilophosaurus, and he said, "Wow, that's cool. Let's stay connected." I mean, that was the thing that he always said back then. Let's stay connected.
and I feel like Brady could do that again.
That'll make my vid so much better.
Comment down your favorite dinosaur.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
You had like one Ceratosaurus and like maybe a few others. That was it.
yeah. Uh,
Now I have
Oh,
two
remember there was
Ceratosaurus,
this
three
weird.
Baryonyx, two T-Rex.
Wait a second. There was this really, really weird thing that happened, and I was so confused. You were showing your collection of dinosaurs, and then the very next day, you made a video showing all the Tyrannosaurids made by Mattel. You had the T Rex, the Albertosaurus, and that was it. And I saw in your collection video you had the Proceratosaurus. So, I commented saying, a really nice video, but you forgot the Proceratosaurus. And you're like, I don't have that one. And I'm like, what? And I didn't want to be rude or anything, but yeah, then Nick, you got in this massive argument with Nick Osborne. You're like, yeah, Nick, I can be rude if I don't have it. And I'm like, what? I literally just saw
Dude,
in your
your
video.
mic's absolutely dying.
And then and then when you showed your bedroom,
Stop.
what?
Stop.
I'm just trying to
Dude,
expose.
your mic is literally dying. It is
No,
dying right
no, you're the
now.
one who's dying.
Yeah. Your mic.
No,
It's like,
his mic was freaking exploding.
anyways.
Alright, anyways, try.
Yeah. Then you made another video showcasing your bedroom, and you said, "By the way, Dinosaur Discovery, I found my Proceratosaurus." And I'm like, "I thought you said you didn't have it." It's just, I never got that. I still don't understand it to this day.
Right.
That was my first experience with Brady.
What about you? Yeah. So, how do you think if you could revive any series, what would it be?
Toy Jurassic World.
Probably. It's a pretty tough question. I guess maybe Toy Jurassic World. Yeah.
Alright, so
and rulers of the bedroom. It's kind of dead right now.
I'm working on part 3, so what do you mean? I recorded some of the parts today. So, my throat is kind of dry. But
Like,
I'm probably gonna just sleep all night because
that's apparently all you do.
yeah, because it's been a pretty long day with me recording everything. You know, with the Hunger Games and getting a random shout from Space Kid.
Which I gotta say, her most recent
She,
video
she
did
said
pretty
she was
well.
gonna give me a shout out. Did she upload that?
She gave Rex.
She did, and
Anyways,
I have
so is this like the end of the stream?
I mean, I have more questions, but if you don't want to continue, that's fine.
Okay. No, continue. I was
Uh,
just assuming.
oh. Now, what's your favorite dinosaur, Brady?
The Spinosaurus.
Spinos.
Except I'm not a Spino fanboy.
At least you don't believe that the Spinosaurus is a juvenile.
That gets so annoying.
Yeah.
Like, every single
use
day there's a
actual
post.
facts, but yeah, Spino.
There's a post like, Colin Travo.
I'll go into detail. I'll go into detail why I like the Spinosaurus, okay? Instead of just saying it's my favorite. Because I'm an interesting guy who says interesting things like poopy all the time. So, yeah. Anyways, number one, the Spinosaurus is basically if you were to combine a T-Rex and crocodile. Number two, that sail be looking fine, boy.
And that
Number
hell.
3, Jurassic Park 3. And that's it. Spino, very cool.
What about you? Why do you like the Dilophosaurus?
Well, because it's kind of like a very, very large and thick velociraptor, but it's not. It's kind of underrated, and I'll just go ahead and say the same thing with the Spinosaurus sail. Them crests, they be looking cool.
Yeah, but
two crests on the head, and
don't you say Lithanax is more underrated than Dilophosaurus?
I will say Lithranax is way more underrated, but Dilophosaurus is just a very regal, very slick dinosaur, and Jurassic Park. It was very cool in that, even though they got some things inaccurate about it.
What's your favorite dinosaur, Rex King?
Lithanax, because I actually fell in love with the collected Lithanax since I got, and I just down and more, I just fell in love with the species of Lithanax.
Yeah, that's basically what happened with me when I got my very first Dilophosaurus figure. I just fell in love with it. It was the Kenner one. My
Yeah.
very first figure.
So, let's talk about Mattel ideas since we're on the podcast.
Freaking play sets,
And more humans.
please.
Oh, have you heard that they're making a
Alright, so like I was saying before, for
You're dying.
Jurassic Park line,
Brady.exe.
this can just be a whole entire line for Legacy Collection, and it can just be... What?
Your mic is just.
Yeah, you're fading. You're
Okay.
dying.
Now try again.
Hello?
Now you're good.
Okay. Anyways, this can just be a whole wave for Legacy Collection. But so for Jurassic Park, they can do the Visitor Center 1993 T-Rex and the 2 Raptors. I know they already have the 2 Raptors, but I don't like them, so make them again. And you can add Tim and Lex with that set. Sure,
And Hammond.
might be expensive, but will still sell pretty well. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, no, he's
I want
already
real.
been
I want
made.
real
Just,
feel.
just
Like,
making, just I would just want them to make new stuff.
I mean, that Mosasaurus figure. It's probably one of the
Well,
best
yeah,
ever
but they
made.
can't really do that.
Yeah, but
I mean, Brady, you own
Yeah,
the Mosasaurus. You got to admit, it's pretty good.
yeah, it's even I don't
it's
own the figure.
okay. It's
I,
alright.
even I feel like Mattel should do more aquatic species, in my opinion.
Yeah, they just had the Plesiosaurus and the Mosasaurus.
Yeah, I feel like they could do like a
They need to do a Mosasaurus repaint.
no. They keep releasing the Mosasaurus in different packaging, so I think you're good on that
Yeah,
part.
but listen. For the for a Lost World thing, they can have the trailer. They can have an Eddie figure, Sarah.
You should be able to pop
And
him in
what's
half.
the other dude's name?
Yeah, I feel like they're not going to do that.
Who's
Discovery.
the other dude's name?
Yeah, where you can pop like Eddie, Eddie apart. You pop him in half.
Yeah, I feel like they're not going to do that.
Well, I mean, for the Kenner line, you could pop Dennis
Well,
Nedry's
they
arm off.
could. So, anyways, though, so they can have Eddie, Sarah, and that other dude who was just kind of there. Um,
Yeah, I forget his
uh,
name.
the trailers, Eddie's car,
His name was
and
Mike,
it can
wasn't it?
come with the Rex. We have not gotten a Rex figure yet, so they need to make that, and I would definitely get it,
I
even
feel
if
The,
it was just
the Doe
exclusive
Rex
to a
just
playset.
looks. I mean, the Doe Rex just looks like the one from the first movie.
no, it's green. It's
No, the
green.
Rex is like more.
I thought the male was green.
No, it's not green. That's the buck. All right, listen. Green is the buck, and blue is the doe.
No,
The buck is more of a green. Yeah, no, I'm right. The
It's like
buck
grayish
is
blue.
more of a greenish.
y-
The buck is a greenish brownish sort of color, and for the doe, it's like kind of yeah, it's like a grayish blue
or
with
greenish.
like some some brown in there.
I'm pretty sure
I mean,
you.
just go based off of Jurassic World Evolution.
No, you're wrong. It's actually that's the
That's
Warpath. That's the Warpath T-Rex.
I'm
They
not
met.
talking about the Warpath T-Rex.
No, you're going off Jurassic World Evolution, but those
All
aren't.
right, moving on. So they're gonna add the Rex to that, right? And then for Jurassic Park 3, they can do two sets. One can have the incubation center that they stumble up in with the it could have a Billy figure, um, and maybe it can have Billy and Udesky, and it will have the JP3 female and male raptor,
Yeah, because
and
everybody wants a middle-aged bald
an-
man.
Yes, they do.
okay, I mean, like, what other figures would they put in there that would make sense? He gets killed by a raptor.
Yeah, but he never made it to the incubation.
Anyways,
Actually, he did. Never
yeah, he
mind.
did.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Yeah.
the other place. Okay.
And then the other set they can do, which is the Pteranodon, the aviary, they can have maybe a repainted Pteranodon to look a little more like Jurassic Park 3, or they can have a different Pteranodon that was also in it.
I mean, you got to say
They
that
can
new.
have a repainted, and since the river scene is right after, they can have a repainted Spinosaurus, and they can add all of the Kirby's in that set.
That's probably gonna be like $100 though.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, it's that all these sets are probably gonna be 100. Don't get me wrong.
It's just a lot of people probably can't afford that. I mean, I'm not gonna buy that if it's 100.
Yeah,
Like,
but
if
you'd
you could
be
buy the
surprised
figures
about
separate.
how many. You'd be very surprised about how many angry Karens and parents out there are are willing to get this stuff for their
I mean, parents
children.
fought over the Elmo stuffed animal back in 1996, so they'll fight over this.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
fought
so
over Amiibo.
trust me when I say I think if they do that, it would sell out pretty well. But
I mean, look at the
and then
Brachiosaurus. Is it selling well? It's $50. I don't even have it. It's really expensive.
for Jurassic World, now this is where we start running out of ideas here. They can either have the
The iRex pack.
innovation center. They can have the innovation center
The
with
Indominus.
like
No, I have an idea. They could do the
oh
Indominus
no,
Rex
I feel like
paddock.
they can do no with a repainted raptor pack, and then
2 humans.
or it can come with or it can come oh now I have an idea.
Or it could
So we
come.
have that, right?
Or it could
And
come it.
then
It
we
could.
have listen, we have the gyrosphere enclosure, which can have a new Apatosaurus figure with it, right?
I feel
So they'll
like
have the
if I were to do it,
gyrosphere enclosure with the Apato, and then the last thing they can do is probably just the Indominus. Like it can just be a new. I don't really know what they do for it, but
the paddock.
they can. Well, no, scratch the innovation center. I don't really think that'll do well, but
It really
and
wouldn't. It needs to come with an
scratch the
Apatosaurus figure.
Indominus Rex paddock. What they should do is make the Raptor pen with a repainted version of the Raptor pack,
Except blue.
and then it'll come with Vic Hoskins, and no, it
Yeah,
should
yeah,
come
yeah. We
with
need him. I mean, they made the Lego of him. I mean, look at the Lego sets. They should make actual play sets based off of those. Just
Yeah.
they're able to
And
come
for
out
Fallen Kingdom, the only thing I can see them making is
the
the
volcano
mansion
set.
with the Indoraptor.
And Mount Sibo.
Yeah, the volcano because that was an original idea. It was going to make this guy,
Yeah, but
gigantic.
how are they gonna do that? I just don't see how they'd make that.
I mean,
It was
yeah.
a giant volcano, and you could open it up, and there was like the baryonyx thing in the inside.
That would have been cool. Now.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a volcano, and there's like maybe trees on it. You open it up, and on the very inside, there's a playset.
Yeah, what about species ideas?
I want actual animals from the lore, like Segisaurus
Like
or
the
Apatosaurus.
Cegosaurus or the Corythosaurus, the Apatosaurus. What else?
Well,
I
let's.
really want a remodel. I want a remodeled figure of the Metriacanthosaurus to make it look more like how it does in the lore, and which the same design from the lore is also like the same one from the Jurassic World.
I want
Uh,
more of the
uh
older. I want more of the older Kenner figures in the Mattel line.
Yeah, yeah, like Segisaurus. I want a
Or
Segisaurus.
Thesiosaurus wasn't in the Kenner line, but I want a
yeah.
Coelphysis. I don't know. I just want a Coelphysis.
I thought the Ornitholestes figure was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, but maybe a hybrid line.
Yes, like the Chaos Effect.
I feel like
Yeah.
they couldn't do an Ultimate Source or any of the Chaos Effect things because there's Hasbro's properties or creation slash Kenners.
Well, I mean, they took the design from the. It was the color scheme from the Kenner Gallimimus. They took it for the Mattel one.
Yeah, but that was probably
Oh, they also need to make confirmed hybrids like the Spinoraptor, Ankylodocus, and
Again, we don't know if
Stegosaurus.
Spinoraptor is confirmed until I actually see it. I'm not believing it.
I mean it's
Well, I'm
the
not talking about from that. I'm just
dr-
talking
dr-
about
y-
in
dr-
general
Yeah.
yeah. I
hybrids
mean
that
Jurassic.
were teased
Hasbro
in
made a
Jurassic World.
Stegoceratops figure, which
Yeah.
was going to be in the film, but they cut it because they wanted the Indominus Rex to be the main hybrid.
Yeah, but one interesting fact: Jurassic World Evolution is also soft canon too. Jurassic World.
Yeah.
I kind of want more.
Secrets of Doctor Wu can easily be canon.
I want Torosaurus though.
I want Trollodon, like a better one.
No,
Like I don't like the newer one or the one they're coming out with. Like if something doesn't look right about the head.
Yeah, it's better in person.
Yeah, I hope it is. I don't know if I'll get it, but if I see it and it's cheap, I'll get it.
I don't want to see another T-Rex until they make the Doe Rex.
Yeah, I mean, like I have the bull one.
I mean, they have been pushing a lot of T-Rexes recently with the new
But no,
Dino.
Doe Rex. How can you have the buck and the baby, but you don't have the mother?
I want,
I'm
or maybe like a 3 T-Rex pack, and it comes with like Eddie.
That's gonna be like
That's
$60.
gonna be a lot.
I mean, it comes with the baby T-Rex, it comes with Eddie, and then it comes with the 2 T-Rexes. And
I
you can
mean, the
pop in.
human figures
Yeah,
will
but you
be.
also need his car.
Yeah, I guess they can come with this car, and that's going to be like a 50s. Yeah, it's going to
And
cost as
then the
much as the
trailer, and then Sarah, and then the other dude,
Yeah,
and
yeah, they can probably be sold separately.
Ian Malcolm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we have the Ian Malcolm from the first movie, but we don't have him.
But
I
we
mean,
need the Lost World one.
I mean, all you can do is paint him on a beard and shave his hair a little bit, and you can take his
yeah.
glasses off.
I feel like we need a dress world Ian Malcolm as well.
Yes, which we're going to get that for Dominion probably.
Yeah,
Here, kids, here's a new playset for your Jurassic World layout. We have the courthouse with Ian Malcolm and a bunch of
or
random old dudes.
hey, mommy and daddy, I want John Hammond. Who's that? The old guy with the beard. You don't want the Raptor? The kid's gonna choose the Raptor, okay?
since 10 billion raptor repaints.
Anyways, what's the next question?
Uh,
We've gone off
You
topic.
sound like Dino, dude.
What's the next question?
Anyways, what's the next question?
uh, how could I'm gonna go back to an older question, since you probably would think about it. How could DynaTube improve? Discovery only answers this one.
Honestly, I think the Paleoverse is a pretty good example of how it can be improved. Like, I mean, yes, there's arguments every now and then, but they're literally solved in like 5 minutes and everybody forgets about it. I mean, I know there was an argument earlier today, but I don't even remember what it was about.
It's like arguing with your best friend.
Yeah, it's like arguing with your best friend and stuff. But like at the end of the day, we're cool, and nobody's like, I can't talk to you anymore. I'm unsubscribing, sort of bad. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
except for Camptodon. We can't kick Camptodon to do otherwise.
Yeah, like I get why he would be offended sometimes, but honestly, he's taking it a bit far. Like, just get along.
yeah,
It's just like the Paleoverse is a good example, and I really don't know why that is. Maybe it's just the people that are in there. It all comes down to the people. It's their choice how they want to act.
yeah. It's their choice.
Yeah, but when you look at Sketchy server, it's just full of a bunch of 11, 12-year-olds arguing about stupid stuff.
No, it's a bunch of.
And I'll say it again, for the life of me, Sketchy server is crap. It's poopy. It's bad. It's doo doo.
And even he admits it.
Which is funny.
I hate the people on his server. I think one of them made Spinozilla cry or something.
Wait, what?
I've
That's
never
what I heard.
cried.
I guess there's some basic white chick who was making fun of Ask Sketchy, some story he told me.
I've never cried because of drama, like never. And you can say in that important video I was crying, but I really wasn't. I think it was just more allergies. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah, like that video is a meme. It really is.
I mean, Sketchy kind of turned it into a meme.
Yeah, which I really don't know why he still has that up. I asked him to take it down because he made me say KKK, which I
Views.
really. He didn't refuse. He's just, I'll look into it, or I want to keep my content up. I don't know. I don't know.
Nice Sketchy impression.
And one thing though, as you guys know, that meme video, that DinoTube meme video I'm working on, it's pretty good. I will say, Brady, your memes are pretty good.
What about mine?
So, You didn't even like. You only sent like 2. I need more, guys. Like I've made some myself, and you can see them in my video.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you just tell again? Like something in the Paleoverse that we need is more cooperation to get people in it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Did you start a
Discovery,
Paleoverse Discord server? How's that going?
it's going well, but like it's the same problem with the group chat where everyone is so afraid. I mean, not afraid, but they're just so lazy to invite people.
Telling other people about. I mean, I can do a video like that again. A lot of people, like as you know, that poster, it got over 2,000 views, and I got a lot of comments just asking me what the Paleoverse is, and people have said, "Okay, I just watched the first episode, and wow, I've never seen dinosaurs so emotional." Like, I mean, people are really liking it. So obviously, for the next week when I'm done filming it, I may need you to make a trailer, Brady. I mean, you don't have to, but your Dinoverse ones were really good. But yeah, I want to kind of tease things. I want to make it, seem like an event, and then I'll premiere it. It'll
Yeah,
be fun.
yeah. I feel like your channel has grown,
We should
especially.
do that.
I almost have 1,000
Discovery, we
subs,
should do that for every movie. Your movie, King of the Kaiju, and then
and of course, I'm
uh
teasing King of the Kaiju at the end,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
which I'm figuring out how I'm going to be doing the final battle. Which maybe that's a discussion for tomorrow when I
yeah.
film.
Let's not spoil
Yeah,
anything.
I'm not spoiling anything, but it's
Yeah,
going to be
but
good.
maybe around when King of the Kaiju's about to come out, I'll probably maybe send you a promotion teaser that you could probably put on your channel.
Yeah, like maybe you can make a trailer to post out on your channel for Paleoverse. I can do the same with King
Yeah, I'll
of the
make a
Kaiju.
trailer for my channel and then I'll just like have you
I mean, I'm
post
being
something
honest here.
over.
I have more subscribers, so that can give you more publicity. My
Yeah,
Dinoverse review did really well, like
Yeah.
200 views.
yeah.
I just feel like it would really help because pe- like people I feel like aren't gonna understand this movie unless they watch the Dinoverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
How
lot
did?
of people don't even know about Dinoverse,
And I
or
know you're trying to like recap it, Discovery, but like there's just a lot of stuff in the Dinoverse that has to be explained.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well.
and I cut a lot of the recapping out. And honestly, you got to admit that one fight with Dino Dude that I showed you, that was pretty good.
Wait. Shh.
Yeah, so I
Shh.
feel like
Shh.
Well, we
I
know
mean if
it's
you
coming.
Oh.
like if you don't mind it, Discovery, but like I feel like we just need more people and you just like trying to promote the Dinoverse or any other thing for the Paleoverse that's like soon to come because
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I had the idea
it's
back
just,
then, or
at
back
the end
when.
of the day it just comes down to people knowing about my channel and I need them to like know about this show.
Well, I can give you a shout out if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and that would be good because then people and I know Space Kid's doing the same thing, which is nice, but like since you own the Paleoverse, that would be pretty good because then they can watch the Dinoverse and they can
Well, you're
catch
a
up on everything.
co-owner. I mean, Sketchy's second in command as far as like the group goes,
What
but
about me?
As
uh,
far as the actual content
What?
goes, I'm the co-owner for that.
What about
I
me?
said I said you're just there.
I feel left out.
Oh, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I was just joking. Hey, maybe I could be in your podcast sometime.
The Laud pod or the
Yeah.
Paleoverse podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
well, yeah, because like I said, every month
I didn't really
we'll
do
have
much with
guests
your
on.
character, but Brady is gonna be doing it. He's gonna be doing that in extermination. So
Yeah, tell me about
I mean,
my character. Tell
this
me
is gonna
about.
be such a meme. Like I even made a meme about like what I'm gonna do and like it's gonna be like me when I'm done with Paleoverse. Like I'm tossing the keys over to Brady, and you're like, what? Anyway.
Yeah. I I feel like I did some good memes, like the like one meme I posted. PV is a copy of DV. Apologize to the owner. Make a
That was
dinosaur.
good.
That meme was really funny. That was
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
need
yeah.
to make
It was
more
funny
memes.
because it was true.
Yeah, you need to make more memes like that though.
Yeah, I need more
And
memes. I need more memes to make this video possible.
like even right now, I mean, this is technically a long, uh, drawn out, 2 hour, whatever it is, shout out.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, at least I get more content out of you guys.
Yeah, I definitely like to do a
yeah,
podcast here in the future, but
I
he's
yeah.
mean,
just leeching on to everyone, Rex King.
oh, how dare I leech on to
Yeah.
everybody.
You need to do Dino Dude and Space Kid next.
No, I have Space Raptors and the Prehistoric channel next. After
Ah,
that, I need
you're
help.
just kind of going through everyone.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well,
I can't get like some people like Biongosaurus or Spinal Dude, but those are impossible to get.
well, you could always try.
Yeah, but they just put me on read. So yeah.
All right. I tried talking to Camosaurus. He didn't care. So, any more questions?
No, let's end it here. So I hope you enjoyed this hour to 2 hour long podcast. I hope to do more in the future. To do more in the future. See you guys later. Rex King signing out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.